Hello my keto peeps, it's Samaya and welcome back to my channel. I don't sugarcoat. Today I was in the mood for something hearty and warm, and so I decided, you know what, let's make steak chili. So let's get started, you guys. Okay, you guys, to start this off, I've got a bowl here with 1/4 of a cup of Lupin Flour. And to this, we're gonna add 1 cup of water, you guys. And it's sort of gonna make like a slurry so we can be able to thicken the sauce for our chili. So we're just gonna pour that in here and we're gonna just mix it up and we're gonna set this to the side. Okay, you guys, now I'm just gonna set that out of the way. Okay, now I've got my Dutch oven here heating up and it's on about medium-high heat for right now. And we're just gonna add like a tablespoon of avocado oil to the pot. And we're just gonna give this a second to heat up and then we're gonna be adding our meat. Now, while this is heating, actually, it's heating pretty quickly, you guys, so I don't think we're gonna need much time here. Okay, so in this bowl, I have 2 pounds of ribeye steak, boneless ribeye steak. And I've just cut them up into bite-sized chunks, and I'm gonna add them to our pot, and we're just gonna cook this until it browns, you guys. Oh, listen to that sizzle. You gotta love that sound, seriously. Okay. Now, we're gonna season this with a bit of salt and pepper. Okay guys, you want to hear something kind of funny? So when I was a kid, I used to love watching cooking shows. And at the time, I would watch this really old lady on like Channel 9. Julia, I think. Yeah, I think it was Julia. Oh my God, everybody should know who Julia is. I used to watch her all the time. And sometimes I would think about being a cook, being a chef when I grew up. And so I always watched cooking shows throughout my life, but I don't know, I just never really wanted to do it as a profession. I just kind of enjoy doing it at home. And I guess the reason I do this now on YouTube is just because, you know, I'm very passionate about keto, and so I want to share these recipes. Anyways, back to the point. So later on, you know, I used to watch people on Food Network, cooking and all that type of stuff, and I don't know who it was. It may have been Rachel Ray that I saw for the first time with one of these little salt boxes, or it could have been somebody else. I don't know, because I used to watch her a lot. But anyway, I remember wanting one of these boxes so bad, you guys. I don't know why I wanted it. It was just like something that I was like, if I get one of those salt boxes, I was gonna feel like a real chef or something. And so I saw this at the store like last month and I was like, oh, a salt box. And I was so excited, and my husband's just looking at me like, okay, so? And I'm just like, you don't understand. I've always wanted one of these. Now I'm a real chef. And he's just looking at me like, the heck is she talking about? But anyways, I just thought I would share that because I don't know, every time I pick up my salt box and I use it, it makes me feel kind of special. Okay, you guys, so we just want our meat to brown in here, and we're getting close to that. And I just totally love this Dutch oven, you guys. I love how purple it is. I love how heavy it is. I don't know. I just love it. And it smells so good. One of my favorite steaks is ribeye, you guys. I just love a good ribeye. Like, I love it so much. Like, seriously, it's one of my faves. And so that's why when I was making steak chili, of course, it had to be ribeye that was going in it. Now, if you guys can see up there, you will see that our meat is almost not pink anymore. And so if you've watched any of my other videos, you will have seen me in this exact outfit for, I think this is the third video now. Like, I've been filming all day, you guys, all day, because I'm trying to make sure that I do my filming all in one day. And today I just was like, you know what, there's no time for wardrobe changes or anything like that. I'm just filming this all in one fit. So I'm not even sure I really like this dress, truth be told, but I mostly because, you guys, I had to buy it bigger because of my bust size, but it doesn't fit so much around the waist. But if I got it any smaller, then there would be a gap right here and you guys would get to see my unmentionables. Okay, so it is almost completely done being pink. Sorry if you catch me looking up. I just want to make sure my camera is in focus. Having these two cameras going is still very new to me, so I just want to make sure I keep a watch on that sometimes and make sure it's in focus and still recording. And I'm just going to turn this up just a little bit higher because there's a lot of liquid and moisture in here. And I just want to dry just a little bit of it out. Just a little, not much. Oh my goodness, I have been looking forward to this chili for like the last few days. But I did not want to make it until all my equipment came in, and that way I could make it on camera for you guys. Okay, so now that all of our meat is no longer pink, I am going to add in our veggies. Now in this bowl, I have one medium yellow onion chopped up. I have half of a red bell pepper and half of a green bell pepper chopped up. And we're going to dump all this in here and we're going to let this cook for a couple of minutes. Oh, that's the other thing, you guys. I love a good chili. Like, oh my God. That was like the thing I craved the most when I was pregnant. Was chili. Oh, it's totally my favorite. You guys, this is cooking up and smelling so fantastic. Like, oh, I can't wait till it's done. Okay, so So now we are going to start adding our seasonings to this. So we're going to start with 1 tablespoon of cumin. Sorry, you guys, but oh my God, you guys, I love this stuff. The smell of it, you guys, it is so fantastic. Like, I don't know, it just smells delicious. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of that, and then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Oh, the combination of that. And then mixing it in with the meat and the onions and the peppers. Oh my God, you guys, my kitchen is smelling amazing. And I have half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper here. And then to this, I'm gonna add 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. And this was the one that I found had the least amount of carbs. It has 4 net carbs per serving. So we're gonna add this. You guys, I'm so serious. When this is done, I am going to totally have this like with something delicious to drink. I don't know what that's going to be just yet, but oh my God. And then I am going to sit and kick my feet up, and I am going to find something totally amazing to watch as I dig in and eat this. Like, I want to be in total comfort land as I'm eating this, because this is going to be delicious, you guys. I can't wait for you guys to get to try this. Oh, I'm mixing in all the seasonings with this tomato paste. You guys see that? It looks so delicious. And we're gonna turn this down soon, but for right now, until we get all the ingredients added, we're just gonna mix this stuff in here. Oh my goodness. This is smelling so amazing. Make sure you've got a strong spoon as you're mixing this. Okay, now we are going to add 5 cups of beef stock. And to this, okay, now you guys, hear me out on this. I don't know what cooking show I remember seeing this on, but I've always wanted to try it and I never got around to doing it. And so now I'm doing it today. We're gonna be adding 2 tablespoons of unsweetened organic cocoa powder. And I think this is gonna probably bring out the flavors of this chili. Like, I think it's gonna really just do something phenomenal and amazing to it. So we're gonna go ahead and add it and see how that turns out. Now, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but if you feel like being bold and risky, go ahead, add it. I know it seems weird, and I know it might seem like, you know, you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, I don't think I'm gonna like that, but you've never tried it yet, you guys. And that was always my dad's motto. Don't say you don't like something if you've never had it. And as a kid, of course, like, I wasn't going for that. I'd still say I didn't like something. Like, my sister used to eat ranch dressing long before I started eating it, and I thought that was the most disgusting thing ever. Like, I was totally an Italian dressing kind of girl. But then one day I just was like, I'm gonna try it. And so I tried it, and I fell in love. And then I was like, Okay, I see why my dad says don't say you don't like something if you've never had it. Okay, so now we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of Brown Swerve. Again, this is optional, you don't have to do it, but I like to add it, so go ahead and add that to your chili. And don't worry, it's gonna go ahead and dissolve into that, so don't worry about those chunks. And we're gonna add 1 can of no salt added Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. And this is a 10-ounce can, you guys. Again, you don't have to add that if you don't want, but I'm adding it. And finally, and this one we're gonna talk about real quick. Well, not finally, because we still need to add in our little slurry right here. And I'm gonna just go ahead and add that in. Okay, so you guys, you can probably see what is in my bowl right here. This is black soybeans. And before you guys get started, I know about the controversy behind soybeans, but you guys, I've done my research. I always do my research. And as I told you guys when I made the brownies and I used tofu in the recipe, I sent you guys a link for Dr. Berg as he spoke about tofu and things made with soy. The controversy surrounding soy and things made with soy, what they're talking about is processed soy products, like soy isolate that they put in protein powders or protein bars or even cereal, or like the stuff they put in the vegetarian meat substitutes, that type of stuff. They're not speaking about soy in its most organic form or fermented soy. As I said before, they're not speaking about tofu and edamame beans, black soybeans, miso, that type of stuff. That's not what they're talking about, because those are soy in their most organic form or fermented form, which makes them okay. So if you guys do not want to add the black soybeans to this chili, you don't have to. This chili is going to be amazing just like this, I promise you. But I'm choosing to add it. I've never tried these beans before. I wanted to try them. Truthfully, I prefer my chili without beans, but my husband likes beans, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. Maybe this is something new I can add to my keto diet. Again, you don't have to do this, but I am one of those people that I can see the gray. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that there is some gray areas with keto, and some people might be like, no, it's just black and white, but I personally don't think so. And because I see those gray areas, I've been successful at losing 150 pounds along my journey. So I'm not going to eat anything or do anything that would mess up my journey. So if you don't want to add them, don't add them. That's fine, and I completely understand, but I am going to add them, okay, you guys? And this is 3 cans of the Eden's organic black soybeans. And make sure you rinse them really well to get the to get off the solution that they come in. It's kind of jelly-like, so I don't know, but I rinse mine really well to get that off of there. And even still, there's a little bit hanging around at the bottom of the bowl. So, but now I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up. You guys, look at this. Look how fantastic this chili looks. Come on. This is chili. And this is keto approved chili. And this is going to be so delish. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this down to just medium, and we're going to let this, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to let this get to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce the temperature to maybe medium low, something like that, and put the lid on, and we're going to let it simmer for 1 hour, you guys. And when we come back, we are going to have a fantastic bowl of keto chili, you guys. I promise you, this is going to be probably one of the best chilies you've ever had. Okay, so we'll be back, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, it's been an hour and our chili is done. So let's take this lid off and see what we've got. Okay. You guys, this smells so good. Okay, and now this pot, I have this divided up into 6 servings, but if you'd like, you can divide this up into more, but I'm gonna leave it at 6. Okay, so I've already got a bowl here. I've got some toppings, so let's go ahead and get some of this scooped into our bowl. Oh my goodness. You guys, I am so hungry. This is totally dinner for me. Okay. It's not as hot anymore. Okay, so as you can see on my plate, you guys, I've got the cornbread that I made in the other video. So I didn't have any crackers, and I kind of just wanted to do cornbread with this. So that's why I made cornbread instead of crackers. And as you can see, this is why I didn't do an all almond flour cornbread, because I'm having this with a very hearty meal. So I want this cornbread to be able to stand up in this chili. So let's go ahead and just sprinkle some cheese. And you can top this with whatever you like. For me, it's gonna be some cheese, it's gonna be some sour cream, and a little bit of onions, you guys. Okay, I've got the cheese on it. Let's give a dollop of sour cream. And then top that with some red onions, you guys. Or whatever kind of onions you like, if you like onions on yours. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this looks fantastic. Can you guys see that? Yes, you guys should be getting a pretty good view of this bowl of chili right now. It looks fantastic, it smells fantastic, and I'm gonna totally go ahead and dig into this right now because I wanna let you know what I think about adding that cocoa powder to this. And also the beans, you guys. If I can find some beans. Oh, there goes some. Oh my word. Oh, you guys, that I wish y'all could taste this. I'm so serious right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, let me go ahead and give you the nutritional facts for this so I can wrap this up, because I am totally ready to kill this bowl of chili. You guys, it's so good. It's so hearty. It just tastes so fantastic. It's got a little spice to it, a little kick. You don't taste the cocoa powder at all, but it feels like all the seasonings have been enhanced. I think that's what the cocoa powder does to it. I really truly believe that. The beans taste no different than any other bean you put in a chili. It tastes great, you guys. I'm telling you, this is gonna be your chili. I swear it will be your go-to chili. It's got steak, it's got tomatoes, it's got bell peppers and onions, and the seasoning is just right. You don't even need to add any more seasoning, guys. I'm serious. Like, this is just perfect as is. Have it with some crackers, have it with some cornbread, whatever you want with it. I'm telling you, this is gonna knock your socks off. Let me get you guys those numbers. Okay, and remember, this is for a 6-ounce serving. So if you divide yours up a little bit more, then go ahead and don't forget to make those adjustments. Okay, so for this chili, for 1 bowl of this chili, it has 10 grams of net carbs. But I'm telling you guys, this is a pretty big bowl, and I'm not sure this is 1/6 of this pot. Like, this pot is still pretty full, so I don't even think I got 1/6 of this. So I think I got more of like 1/8 of it, seriously. But for 1/6 of the pot, it is 10 grams net carbs. It is 52.1 grams of protein, and it is 39.5 grams of fat, you guys. This right here is a total complete meal for me as far as like being on OMAD. It's got most of my protein and everything already in one meal. Now all I have to do is just add in my fats and call it a meal, you guys. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, this is just great, you guys. It's fantastic. You are going to love this. Make this when you have the time, when you get the chance. It's going to totally knock your socks off. And when you make it, send me a comment, send me a message. Let me know how you liked it, you guys. Okay, so this concludes today's video, you guys. And as always, I will leave the ingredients and the nutritional facts of this in the description of the video. So if you like this video, you guys, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please don't forget to click that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. Until next time, you guys, bye.